Just kidding. Nothing really happened. I was just saying, whoa, for nothing. Gonna talk about sports, entertainment, video games, movies, TV shows, maybe even politics. The Bucks, basketball, and even doggies. Smile, you're on camera. Huh? Oh, I thought I did. Let me see. Let's see. Go live together. Shine bright together. I guess he said, get that camera out my face. I'm trying to get that camera out my face. I'm trying to sleep. So there's a lot of Bucks games going to on Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's gonna be chaotic. You know what? Let me see. Well, YouTube says one person is watching, and I got one like. And I see Road to William. What, cuzzo? What up, cuz? What up, what up, what up? Waiting for cuzzo to join. But I'm upset with the Bucks. Yeah, I'm upset with the Bucks. But I'm also upset with the refs. I think we hurt ourselves, but the refs don't make it any better. They just don't make it any better. I tell the refs all the time, let's just call a fair game. But they don't they don't listen. Just call it both ways. You know, the Bucks could lose on their own, but the refs not giving us a chance. The refs are like, no, we want you guys to lose by the power of our whistle. And I'm like, the Bucks could lose on their own. They make lots of mistakes. Yep, because we're a small market team. Small market teams. What can you do? I don't know. Yeah, they do have favoritism. Refs have favoritism. They're biased. And sports betting is big. NBA bets are big. You think the refs aren't betting? That's nonsense. Nonsense. You know, they're finding ways. There's all clever ways to bet on games if you're a ref and not get caught. And so I'm like, and also back in the day, they used to screw over the Bucks all the time. But now it's just too obvious. It's like, guys, you're making it too obvious. Hello, you're making it too obvious, guys. Like, and I'm like, we don't even know if the Bucks are good or not because the refs are interfering every time. We could we could lose on our own. Doc's making bad decisions, bad rotations, bad lineups. You know, we're making low IQ plays, we're turning the ball over, but we still find ways to win. We still find ways to get back in the game. But if it's a close game, chances are we may not win because it's 8-on-5 every time. The only way the Bucks win is if we really crush our opponent so bad that the refs can't do nothing about it. But if it's a close game, y'all, the refs are gonna be like, "Hey, the show's about me." I'd be like, ref, the show isn't about you. We didn't come and pay all these tickets and parking, you know, for just to see you blow the whistle all the time." And I'm like, listen, you're interrupting the game flow, you're interrupting team's momentum by just blowing your whistle all the time. And I'm like, just call it both ways. If you let the other team play physical, then we get to play physical too. And it's as simple as that. And you're almost hurting yourself as a ref, in my opinion. Like, I don't know about these, if players can get fined, I think refs should get fined. If you make a mistake at the end of a game, like 5 minutes left, you should get penalized. And we don't know the consequences these refs are getting. I would like to know. Maybe they're not getting any consequence. You know, I don't know. But, I'm just like, the refs don't like Milwaukee. We're a small market team. It's cold, it snows. And, we have two top 75 players on the team. And, the NBA is saying, hey, we wish Giannis and Dame were on big market teams, Chicago, LA, you know, New York City. So we're not going to give you the calls that you really deserve. But listen, if they were playing for even the LA Clippers, the Clippers, they're not like the Lakers with the prestige, blah, blah, blah. But even with the Clippers, they'll get better calls than they ever get for the Bucks. It's like, and, Dame in this whole continuation business, it's terrible. They don't give them the same, they don't give them the same whistle in the continuations. He's shooting. He's clearly shooting, but they don't give it to it. But if it's anybody else, Donovan Mitchell, if it's anyone else, they don't give it to him. And I get upset about that. I'm like, he's clearly shooting. You're not giving him continuation. It makes no sense. And Giannis should be in the MVP conversation too. But it's all Jokic versus, SGA. And I get it. I get it. They're MVP caliber players. But for some reason, they always want head to head battles. It's a top three race or top five race. It's always head to head. It's like the whole NBA GOAT debate. MJ versus LeBron, MJ versus LeBron, LeBron versus MJ. It's like, media, the NBA's been around for decades and decades. Why is the whole NBA GOAT conversation with only two people? That it doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. You know, you're telling me in the history of the NBA there's only two potential GOATs, LeBron James and MJ? That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. A lot of other players should be in the combo. Kareem, Steph Curry, Kobe, Tim Duncan, Shaq. You know, you're telling me in the history of the NBA, only MJ and LeBron are in the GOAT conversation? Are you kidding me? Come on, media. Come on, media. I see what you're doing, media. I see what you're doing, media. I see what you're doing. You can't fool me. You just cannot fool me. Mm. Hey guys, whoever's watching this, go to Road to William after this live. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Whoa. Classic, classic, classic. Woo. Yeah, Soul Food's a classic. If you haven't seen it, don't know where you've been. And I almost don't even want another soul food because, no, nothing is gonna top the original soul food. Nothing's gonna top it, so you can try. But, nothing's gonna stop it, you know. I think you could do a really great soul food, but don't name it soul food, okay? Do not name it soul food. Do not name it soul food. You gotta pick a different name, you know. And imagine this was like in the 90s, you know what I mean? So imagine what you could come up with now, right? In the 21st century. And imagine, I can see a whole lot of people around that Thanksgiving table. Now, everybody know Loretta Devine gonna be somebody's grandma. It's gonna be somebody's grandma. Oh, oh, it's too bad Cicely Tyson, you know. What about the potato salad movie on Tubi? Never heard of it. Potato salad. I'm gonna let you guys know something. I don't eat potato salad. I don't know. That might take away my black card. I don't know, but I don't eat no potato salad. No way, Jose. Yeah, there is a lot of Loretta. There is a lot of Loretta. I feel like you could get a bunch of stars in it, but you almost can't have a lot of stars because if you really look at soul food, a lot of those they were famous, but they weren't famous like they are now. Like Nia Long, soul food Nia Long wasn't the Nia Long we know today, you know, right? It's just not. Vanessa Williams, Vivica Fox, it's just not. You know, they're way bigger now. So if you could find some people that are in that middle section, not the superstar, you could, get a couple superstars. It's like the NBA. Get maybe 3 stars, maybe 2 stars, maybe 1 star, and then the rest, be role players, that you don't really know their names like that, but you know a little bit about them, but you can learn more about them and they can get a little better, you know what I mean? I feel like, don't hate me guys, but somebody that's in the middle section, Trevor Jackson. I feel like he hasn't hit that Michael B. Jordan status yet. So he's one of those, you know, actors that I could see, being in it. But, also think about this. We knew nothing about this kid right here. We knew nothing about, this dude right here, you know, we knew nothing about him. But he pretty much carried, you know, the movie. Now, because he was narrating it, I'm not saying, he out acted everyone, you know what I mean? But everybody knows it's your fault. It's your fault. Too much Trevor too. Wow, okay. So you just want somebody that we really never heard of, really never heard of. So you don't even want middle. You don't even want middle actors. You want those actors that we really don't know nothing about. I think Jarrell Jerome is a great actor. If you don't know who he is, look him up. I just So far though, I've seen him in a lot of drama stuff. It would be nice to see if he can do that little funny stuff. He did do something that's a little funny, but it wasn't that funny to me. Um, Jacob Lattimore is kind of in the middle as well. You know, we definitely need some eye candy. So that Rebel Bridge guy, Aaron Pierre or something. He's dating Tiana Taylor now, and I think that's a nice couple. That's a nice couple. That's a nice rebound from Iman Shepherd. Iman Shepherd probably like, oh no, I lost Tiana Taylor to this guy. Um, you know. Oh, you did you guys hear that 106 in Park is gonna make a comeback? Oh my goodness. 106 in Park, Rap City, that was like my generation. That was like that was like, you know, it says, woo, Jarrell is good, but not a lot of movies out right now. End the live cause you went too far, TT. Who is TT? Add you to the live. I I does someone okay, if someone's watching this live, can you tell me how to add people to the live? Because I've been trying to add my cousin to this live, and yeah, I like Tiana Taylor. I think Tiana Taylor, she had a really great drama movie. She killed it, you know. She killed it. I feel like, Tiana Taylor is I feel like she never gets her shine in music or acting, which is not good, you know. I feel like Trevor Jackson and Jacob Lattimore is the same way. It's like they never get any love, and I have no idea why not. I don't know why. I really don't know why. You know what? Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. Anyone know how to add lives? This is what I'm gonna try. So what I'm gonna try is her acting is beyond. Yeah, I mean, the media definitely does. Hollywood definitely tries to control who are stars and who are not stars. It helps certain people and it doesn't help certain people. It blocks some people. And some people can get past it. and some people can't, depending on, who's doing the blocking. But I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try to send my cousin the link from my laptop because I was doing it from my phone. I don't know if that's gonna work, but we can try it out and see. But I really don't know. Um, if anyone knows how to do YouTube Live, tap that screen and like the video. Let's get Cuzzo to 700 subs tonight. Whoa, that is a goal. That's a goal, cause you know, it's hard just getting one subscriber, let alone what 30 something more, 40 something. Let me see. I think I just shared it, but that wasn't what I was supposed to do. So also, you know, I'm here to talk about sports, video games, you know, movies. Black and Beauty, that was very funny. That was very funny. Um, the only problem that I have with Black and Beauty is this, guys. It's it's really good. It's really good. It's really good. But I I don't even know what day it is. I really don't know what day it is. Like, I feel like the people in the hospital are still in hospital gowns. Everyone's in the same clothes. I feel like maybe this show has been like on like it's only been like a couple days, I feel like, in the show. I, I do like it. I think it's one of Tyler Perry's better subjects. I mean, shows. I really do. I think it's better than a lot of shows out there. Um, I don't watch all the Tyler Perry shows. I really don't. I really don't. Um, it's all over the place. But I'm rooting for Kimmy and her getting her sister back. Well, I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but I do like Kimmy. That is, speaking of Kimmy and what we were talking about Hollywood, that is, I've never seen the girl who plays Kimmy, and that is props to Tyler Perry for giving her a role. Never seen her in my life. Never seen her in anything. But that is what we need. We do need, to get more actors and, even filmmakers out there. Because if no one can give you your shot, then you're stuck. Because it doesn't really matter how talented you are if no one really gives you a shot in the first place. But, I'd be like, that is, I feel like we know a couple of faces. Speaking of faces, so you guys know Beyonce's mom? I feel like she used to date one of the actors in Black and Beauty. And he is funny because his facial expressions are just terrible. They're like it's 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 like one of those filters that you see on, Snapchat. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't believe he got something. Okay. So if anyone can help me, all right. So right now I'm trying to, you know, see how I could possibly maybe, Terrell is a great singer and has been acting since TP early days. Terrell. Is that the one that sings and interviews all the stars? And he has his own show and stuff, but he doesn't like I feel like he recently interviewed the Harlem Girls. There's a show called Harlem. There's a show called Harlem with Megan Good, and so he recently did that. Unless you're not talking about that, but what is something that you wish you could do, but never in a million years you could do? Oh, he's the one that was he kind of has like gray hair, a different Terrell. Oh, the one that Beyonce's mom used to date. She has gray hair, and no, he has gray hair, and I'll show you a picture. I'm gonna Google it. But yeah, I feel like his acting, it's not that great, but his facial expressions in it is very, very funny. And I'll be like, what in the world? Wow, they're not even showing his face. Terrell Carter. Oh, that's what you're talking about. That's not who the mom used to date. That's not the one. That's not the one. I'll show you the one. All right. This one right here used to date Beyonce's mom, and I don't know if he can really act, but his facial expressions be funny, like filters. But if anyone who watches this, let me know how to invite my cousin. Let me see. Is live, go live together. Go live. Oh, okay. Guys, Road to William is going live soon. Road to William. Movie recaps. Highlighting rising artists. Time capsule safe. About to go live. Road to William. Road to William. Welcome to the Road to William. We got music, we got laughter. But yeah, so what video games are you guys playing? I've been playing this. I've been playing a lot of college football. I'm the coach at Georgia, and I like to do all the scouting and the recruiting. I sort of like those modes. It's Some people may not like it. Maybe it might be tedious, but I really like managing, the talent and all that. I think it's really nice. And I also play NBA 2K, 'cause I be ballin', shot calling. But life is good. Life is good. Um, Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I'm about to end this live, but it was great to strive. It's great to be alive. You know what I mean? Juck and jive. You already know I got the supplies. I don't gotta lie. I'm the queen. I ain't lying. You know what? Everything. I'm buying. Yeah, that's funny. But yeah, go to Road to William. We doing live streams up in here. Also, send me a message if you want to do a video with me on sports basketball. Send me a comment about how to do this. Go live together. Cause I don't know, but go to Road to William, going live, and also talk about my channel. Tell me if you guys want me to do some more lives. We can talk about any topic you want. You know what I mean? All the entertainment you want. You heard? Peace. Um. Okay. I was gonna sign out. Now I'm trying to figure out how to do that. Uh, I don't know what I just did. So I really, wow, I don't know what I just did, but it happens. It happens. Hmm, this is nice. This is nice. Nice. Peace.